Hey, back again. Episode 58 and whatnot.
Yeah, we're not good dancers.
No, we tried.
Dancing during the intro.
Our old man dance is like old man jokes. It's sad and pathetic.
Yeah.
But I hope you like the music because it's awesome.
It is great music.
Enjoy. So what are you going to talk about today, Kip?
I don't know.
I'm going to talk.
It's something I'm not doing.
Oh, neither of us. It's hard to do.
It is.
Actually get better.
At what?
Jiu Jitsu.
Oh, is that what we do here?
Yeah, it's tough.
Son of a bitch.
Yep. I was that guy that after a year I still sucked because I didn't work on the right shit.
Yeah, that's a really big part of it is you focus on the wrong shit.
Yeah. And depending on the school you go to, you know, some have curriculums where it all kind of coincides and you get to do a move a lot, and then some you don't. So some schools I've been to, they just jump around a lot.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of schools I've heard do that.
Right. Yeah. So they're not working on anything related at all.
So there's no connection to class to class to class. It's just here's a move, here's a move, here's a move.
Right.
Do those have anything to do with each other? No.
Yep. So yeah.
No. You'll want to figure something out.
Yeah. So a year in, you've done 37,000 moves 6 times each,
and you've remembered 2.
Exactly.
It's a pretty good fail rate.
Yeah, it's a tough thing. So we're going to try to shorten up that learning curve in today's show. And this is not an all-extensive list, but it's
just something fun to talk about, really.
Yep. This can be an ongoing thing.
Let's make fun of whatever Kroyler comes up with.
Yeah, that's our shit. Our jam,
that's
if you will.
My jam.
Hey, get into the before we get into the pro tip about how to get better, let's get into our sponsors.
We like them.
You should buy stuff from them.
Hey, the Grappling Dads shirt's going to be available soon.
Hey, sweet.
As long as we approve it.
Yeah, because we wonon't. No, bro.
No, bro. This is This is bullshit.
Yeah, can you make it look more menacing? Because we're badasses. We're blue belts. Badasses.
Bad. It has a B in it, so it's quite obviously blue belt badass.
Yeah.
Hello?
We're one step.
Fuck.
We're one step above a samurai back in the feudal days. Yeah, that's us.
Yeah. You mean the statues? Yeah.
Yeah.
That fits. That totally fits us.
The terracotta ones, though.
Yeah, exactly. The ones that are frail and half broken. That's us.
I had a doctor's appointment today, and I was told that, you're arthritic-y. Really, really arthritic-y.
Is it arthritic-y or arthritically, like you're saying?
Arthritically?
No.
Arthritically.
There you go.
Much more sense.
That was good.
Yeah. Anyway.
Now some other tool bag will write in and be like, "Pulley, that was a real word. It meant
he was my favorite tool
sparrow from Long Island. Fuck you. It was a shitty word.
It was a great word.
It was a shitty word, and I hated it.
Thanks for the call out, bro. Good looking out. That's all I'm saying. So I'm like, okay, so this knee does this kind of stuff. And he's like, oh, okay, so your meniscus is torn, and when it gets in a certain position, it locks up, and here's why. So he gave me an explanation. So I'm like, all right, so can I just do surgery on that? He's like, well, no, you got to get an MRI. Well, why? You know what it is. Well, they want to see what they're working with. That's what the scope is for.
I don't understand. It seems like you're adding steps to my being good at things.
So you want me to take more time off work to pay for an MRI that's not needed so that I can take more time off work to get the surgery that you already know what I need. And you're going to see anyway because it's got a freaking scope on it. Yeah, that's the gist. Perfect.
Sounds stupid.
Yeah, it is. So the other knee, I'm explaining the problems I'm having in that and, where it hurts. And he's like, oh, yeah. So he has me straighten it out, and he pushes down on my kneecap. He goes, all right, now flex your quadricep.
And then he was like, I have no muscles.
Well, and I said, I literally can't. My body won't let me do that. He's like, that is bad.
Good. Yeah, nice.
Like,
good to hear from your doctor.
What can I do? He's like, I don't know. Get it replaced?
I don't know. Okay. Sounds like it's shitty.
Yeah, it's just it's arthritis. It's what it is.
Fuck.
Great.
I love how you're just 80.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You're fucking 80 years old.
I was lamenting to my wife. I'm like, it sucks because I know how I want to roll. I like looking at some of the great people that do all this epic shit. Right?
Do you realize we didn't even get through the sponsors?
Oh, we'll get there. You hold your roll, sponsors. It's our show. There's things I want to do because it looks cool. It looks fun. I simply just can't do it. And it's kind of a bummer, a little butt hurty over here.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, but whatever. So top mount.
That was a little drastic of a tangent.
That was a great segue.
Yeah.
Or the opposite of great. Yeah.
Top mount.
Yeah.
They make shirts.
But they're cool shirts.
Oh, they had a cool post from somebody with their spats. Yeah, there's spats on. Those look good.
You mean long johns?
Essentially, yes. Yeah. They said time out. Really cool. But yeah, they got a lot of cool stuff. They got spats, rash guards, hats.
Yeah, they're getting more.
I
more
like their
stuff
hats.
Too. Yeah,
shirts are great.
I can't wear like a build hat. I look ridiculous.
You do. I thought you could do it, and then I put one on you. I was like, hey, you know who looks good with that? Ben. So I gave it to Ben.
Yeah, yeah. Ben.
Ben looks great in it.
Oh yeah.
I look good in them.
You can
I
rock
like
that.
them.
You can rock that. I look.
I thought we
even dumber than I normally do.
Yeah, I thought it would work. It didn't.
No.
It was a failure.
No.
Top mount couldn't even fix your face.
I look like an old man trying way too hard. I look like an old man trying to do the Kiki challenge.
Yeah, exactly. That's
like,
exactly what you're doing.
What are you doing?
Stop it, old man. Stop it.
Make him stop or I'll shoot him.
A little drastic. But yeah, they got some great stuff. TopMountApparel.com. Check them out. Check them out on Instagram. They have a lot of good posts about all the people wearing their stuff.
Oh, also at checkout, GD10 for 10% off.
Goddamn right.
You know it, homie.
Yeah, Al, this owner, operator of that business, is a great human being.
The president, CEO, COO, CFO, all that.
I don't know if he does all those things. I'm assuming.
I'm going to go with yes.
He's like some kind of fucking superhero. So
artist extraordinaire.
He's a very short superhero.
I really want to roll with him.
So do I.
Really, really bad.
So do I. It would be super fun. Yeah. He would so wreck both of us, I think.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. Yeah,
well, he's a fucking superhero.
When we were doing the episode 44 and he was showing us that move, I'm like, it's tight.
What they call that, like Diamond Guard or some shit?
I believe it was Diamond Guard.
Yeah, I think it was Diamond Guard. It was fucking cool as shit. Tried it. Fuck that up.
Hard fail.
Hard fail.
Practice.
Moved on. Said, it's for short people.
Yeah. Before we roll, I'm going to look up that to see how to defeat it.
Yes.
So I'm not that bad with him. That's
then he'll do something else. Whatever.
Yeah.
I just came up with that. You should make a gi with a fucking cape on the back of it. Just for himself.
I like it. I like it. Superman embroidered in it.
Exactly. Top mount as it's more of a Superman symbol in the middle.
Yeah, I like it. Even better.
Perfect. You're a top mount superhero.
He's a superhero. Super. All right. We also have tap tape. If you want your fingers to not look like big knuckly bulbous.
Oh, have you seen some of those memes of fucking hands of jiu-jitsu and judo practitioners?
Dude, I've seen that.
Oh, fuck.
I've seen the hands personally. Matter of fact, the first time I seen a hand like that, I thought to myself, maybe this shit ain't for me. Because
looks like I don't want that to happen.
But that guy said I should have started taping my hands way sooner than I did. I waited until it was a problem, and then I taped my hands, and by that time my knuckles already looked like shit. So, yeah, tape up your knuckles, people. Like all the new white belts, and they're like, hey, why do you tape your hands?
You'll see.
Get on YouTube, figure out how to do that shit, start taping them now, preemptively.
Yes. Do that.
Yeah.
Or don't do that. Either way, just buy the tape. I don't give a fuck what you do with it.
Yeah, you can use it to fix cars and shit.
Yeah, I don't care. I fixed car keys with it. I taped up a cut with it multiple times. So it's a good Band-Aid. Ish.
Yeah,
and
tape my kids' mouths shut with it when they're getting mouthy.
Yeah, I taped my wheel back on my car. That's a lie.
Yeah.
That was a lie. Sorry, but no, it's great stuff. Check it out on Amazon. You can get it through our website through Stuff We Like, which we need to update. Paulie, why don't you do that? Or give me some shit.
Hey, now that we're neighbors, we could probably
You can probably make the website better.
Yeah.
Yeah, because even our description doesn't even fit what the fuck we do here.
No, we could spend a little time together. Drink some whiskey.
Yes. Sit around the pool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hey, everybody. I live next to Paul now.
Yeah, this
is our first episode since I lived next to Paul.
This is the soonest we started the show.
Yes.
In a year.
Oh, it's wonderful, isn't it? The commute was terrible.
He walks in my back door. I'm like, that's different.
Well, I had to say hi to your wife as she was sitting at my pool.
Nice.
So, yeah. The Grappling Dads compound is now a fucking thing.
It's official.
If somebody wants to make us a sign, we will put that shit in the front yard.
Oh, I like it.
So, compound.
We're going to get a big top mount sign in the mail. Close enough.
That's not what we meant, but I'm taking it.
I like it. Luckily, they have a cool logo.
Yes, we'll put a sticky note on it that says Grappling Dads that live here.
Excellent.
But yeah, it's super fun that I live right next door. Super creepy also. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, a little bit. Also, we have Black Lion Jiu Jitsu
was there yesterday.
Yeah, as was I. I was there for both classes.
Yeah, I went the fuck home.
Yeah, you did.
I was living on a Pop-Tart.
Yeah, you.
I ate a Monster and a Pop-Tart, and not even. I'm not telling you Pop-Tarts like the whole bag. Nope, Pop-Tart, tart singular.
I think that's
all I was living on
yesterday. I'm not
yesterday.
sure what your problem is.
I was so fucking hungry. I wasn't even that out of gas. I was just so hungry. I told Paul as my last role, I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing much here. Warning.
Yeah, you go, how about you just work on whatever you want to work on?
Yeah, because I was fucking beat. I'm like, oh, food. I didn't even make it home before I started eating stuff.
I caught you in an armbar, and I'm like, no, escape. You're like, I don't want to escape. I just want to tap out and start over.
You told me to roll. I'm like, I don't want to.
It was really funny. It was adorable.
I was tired.
But yeah, if you got some kids, they're getting bullied or not, doesn't matter.
We got some cool.
join them.
Make it so they don't get bullied.
Exactly. Give them that confidence that I wish I had when I was a kid.
And an extra family.
Yeah, exactly.
We trust me, you join a gym and the right gym, which we've gone over.
Hey, and if you're a biggest loser as I am, they will accept you like they accepted me. It's great.
I can't believe we accepted you.
I pay my dues, bro.
You have no fucking choice. I paid you.
No, that's the cool thing about jiu-jitsu. It is a second family. It's
really,
awesome.
It is. And
except for Caleb.
Yeah, fuck Caleb.
Yeah, he's that guy.
God.
He took two of my teeth
at
home.
Us. I think Amanda gets mad at us, so we give him shit.
Does she?
Jokingly, of course.
Well, he has two of my teeth in his forehead today.
Oh, yeah. He headbutted the fuck out of you at Blackline Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah. God, white belts, I tell you.
He's like a 3 or 4 stripe white belt. Whatever. 4. He's a 4 stripe white belt.
He's on the cusp of blue. Like, hold on while I spaz into your face. I'm like, oh, that's smart.
Oh, that was really a blue belt move.
Yeah. But you know what I liked about it?
It wasn't.
You know what I liked?
No, I don't.
He felt legitimately bad.
Yeah, I know he did. He's a really good guy. Yeah. I talk a lot of shit, and it's fun.
I got a message from him that night. He goes, I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I'm like, nah, no worries, bro. It's cool.
That was funny, dude. That was really good.
But yeah, I would. So if everybody does that, right? So everybody's going to. We talked about this earlier on the Don't Be a Dick show, basically. Yeah. It was the last show.
One of my favorites. That was a great, fun show.
So if you do an accent like that, show remorse, whether you feel it or not. Like, do what he did. Like, he felt bad.
Fuck that. Feel remorse, assholes.
Well, some people are like psychopaths.
Yeah, those are that guy.
Oh, if you're a psychopath, just quit. Just don't
go away.
Do this. Yeah, we don't want you. You're banned.
Yeah.
Banned
from jiu-jitsu. Bye.
My point is, it's nice to know that people actually care.
Yeah,
like, shit happens, and just show some empathy, which is cool.
And when you're a flaily like white belt like he is, it's gonna happen.
Caleb, God, that's actually my favorite part of having like a show and a platform. I'm like,
it's great.
Hey, if you don't want to get called out on the show, just don't do dumb shit like this.
Yeah, don't do dumb shit. Well, no, we won't say anything. And the fun thing is, we don't have to call out our dumb shit.
No.
Because it's our show. Yeah. Stop me, bitch.
Like 3 weeks from now, there's going to be another show called Those Grappling Assholes. They're just going to talk about how dumb we are.
It's going to be like 500 people. This guy's fucked up everything. Oh my.
Here's why their show is full of shit. It's gonna be. We're going to do a show, and then they're going to do like a debunk show.
A debunk show of the Grappling Dads.
They're all shows debunking Grappling Dads.
Fuck, this sucks for me. This is not going to end well for us. We have more listeners. They will never catch us.
True. All right. Last and certainly least is
by far like lagging way the fuck behind the whole thing. Just, like the limpy guy.
Yeah.
Who can't really run. Like his legs, he's got the shorter legs, like one leg shorter than the other.
Oh, yeah, but he tries.
He just can't, but he tries really hard.
Yeah. He's like
that guy.
Yeah, the guy that shows up and doesn't ever talk. You don't know his name.
Yeah, that's Kroyler Great Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah. And
the average black belt. Hashtag average as fuck.
Oh, he's wonderful. Yeah. He takes our shit so well.
No, he doesn't. Have you rolled with him lately?
Oh,
he doesn't take it well. He hurts me. On purpose. Yeah. With glee and fun.
Yeah, he hasn't got to see me lately.
Oh, God.
But, I remember from my test.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He gave you yours.
Fuck, that hurt.
It was a pleasure to watch him. Like, he just did that to me. It's fun to watch him do it to you because, I know the feeling.
Yeah. Did you talk shit?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so did I. Pretty sure that's why it happened.
Worth it.
Yeah, totally worth it.
Worth it.
I did it mid fucking roll.
Yeah, I just want to know the sorcery that he catches me in because I'm tapping out, but I don't know what to. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
what
something
shit
just
is.
hurts.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, how does my neck, shoulder, wrist, arm, and leg hurt all at the same time? Like, what are you doing? Because I'm
having to tap with my left foot because you've fucked up everything else.
Yeah, and I can't tell because you've stuffed my head so far up my ass that I can't see what's going on.
Seems rude.
Yeah.
He's just rude.
It's cool though.
An amazing coach.
Yeah.
Amazing coach.
But yeah, check him out, KroylerGracie.com. If you want to do a seminar, for sure call that guy.
Also you can reach out to us. We can help out getting hold of Kroyler for anything. Actually, I was supposed to ask you a question for Kroyler.
Oh.
Hey Kroyler, do you have open mat that people can pay drop in to come to? Asking for a friend.
Right. I bet I know the friend.
Maybe Amanda. Maybe. It could be.
Hey, Amanda.
What up?
Love what you
Asking
do.
questions because I totally forgot.
Jiu-Jitsu junkies, if you're looking for open mats around the United States.
Fucking great set of 6. I think it's 6 women are doing it.
As far as I know, last I checked.
Yeah. Or like Paulie says, 6 chicks.
6 chicks.
You got really stuck on that one episode.
Well, it's funny because I was getting mad at people calling, these chicks do this. And I'm like, dude, you're assholes. And then I go right into, so when these chicks, I'm like, it's in my head now, isn't it?
Yes, it was. It was hilarious. I never heard you call anyone a chick, and all of a sudden you're like, these chicks and chicks and chicks. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. They know I'm stupid.
Oh, everyone should know we're stupid.
If you've listened to 2 shows, you're like, it's just his brain's broken.
Oh, he tries to read and it fails. Okay,
no malintent, just stupidity. Check.
But yeah, they're jujitsujunkie.co, and it's awesome. Really cool. I mean, dang, Amanda's so hard into it. She was
flat Stanleying herself?
Flat Stanleying herself with her white belt everywhere. I know we mentioned it before, but it's fucking classic.
1 stripe white belt.
Yeah, 1 stripe.
Yeah, if it's just a plain white belt, like no savagery. You get that first stripe, you're
fucking savage.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stop tours of a beautiful countryside in Alaska to fucking take a picture of me in my damn white belt. Yeah. She might as well have gave the finger to everyone on the fucking bus. Yeah, fuck you, I'm doing this.
But they're on the bus thinking to themselves, I'd bully her, but she has a stripe on that white belt, so I can't.
I feel like she might kill me.
And she would. It's true.
1 stripe equals killing people.
Yeah. You're like an assassin.
Actually, the scary part of that comment, kind of true.
Yeah.
You get your first stripe, you're going to fuck up anybody that doesn't know how to do shit.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
With that one move,
I like it.
I like it a lot.
So, yeah, also, if you want to do a private lesson, check out Kroyler. They're fantastic.
Amazing. Yeah, he doesn't watch the clock, but somehow knows exactly how long he's been doing it.
Yeah, I think he's been doing this since he was 2. So.
Yeah, it's like, I'm out of the womb. Yeah. You want a free lesson?
Pretty much.
Oh, wait, they're not free. They shouldn't be free because you get a lot of knowledge. I'm not giving pricing out because I don't know what it is.
$1 million.
I think that might deter people, Paul.
It's worth it. Every penny. If I had it, I'd pay.
It may deter people. But check it out, KroylerGracieJujitsu.com.
.com. That's a thing.
Every fucking time? Really, bro?
I can't help myself.
No, you can't. It's from like 1992.
I know, and I'm old, so that's what you get.
No, I'm older than you. My birthday was 2 days ago.
Birthday to Kip, Mr. 40 years old.
Yeah, I'm 40 fucking years old.
Yes, you look every bit of it, too.
Oh, man. Mel felt I needed cake.
Ooh.
It was bad luck to not have cake, but we're moving this weekend into the next door there. So we didn't have time. And I don't care. So she insisted after class last to sneak out to the store with my wife and get me cupcakes and then sing me happy birthday again.
Aww.
She taped it.
Hey, speaking of Mel,
so
she's going to help us do a video for a
listener.
Gentleman
that
asked a good way to start jiu-jitsu and video. So eventually, hold your horses.
Yeah.
Like, we'll get there.
Yeah.
Just wait.
We're going to try to get it done as quick as we can.
We're going to put a lot of effort into it.
Actually, we will, because Mel can edit some fucking video.
It's going to be awesome. It'll be the best jiu-jitsu video of all time, I dare say. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. I'm going to put it out into the universe.
It's a little strong since we've never done a video before.
No, but I have faith in Mel.
She's going to have to do some creative editing of us.
Can you make it look like the 4th of July?
3 months. Like 3 months go by. She's like, I'm still trying to make you look good. It's really fucking hard. There's a good possibility it won't be productive.
Oh, it's going to be productive. It's going to be. It's going to help people immensely. Immensely.
We've had some
of all belts, white all the way through red.
Stombowski's going to fucking check it out and be like, that's legit.
Yeah. The next class, he's going to be like, all right, guys, I'm going to show you this video. We're going to emulate it because epic.
Everyone.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're good. We will try to actually work in some actual, what we do and what we've seen works for others.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're going to go with it.
It's going to be a thing. Just hold your breath. We'll get there.
Or don't hold your breath. It's going to be a while.
Hold your breath for sure.
But it will be productive.
Yeah. Maybe.
Here's my advice. Don't spaz the fuck out and don't stay rigid. There you go. Good way to start. Yeah. Most people do that, though, including myself.
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to get into it?
Let's do it.
All right. It took an hour. It took, 20-plus minutes to get through the sponsors.
Yeah.
Oops.
Hey, thanks. Episode 58, Kroyler's Pro Tip. So, Paulie asked me to discuss how to get better at Jiu Jitsu, and let me preface that. Preface. I want to get that word out right. A lot of times, I'm kind of talking about the first year, the first year, maybe 2 years. It's hard for some people if they just go twice a week, they only make the classes, they don't get to open mats, they don't get to do privates, they just do the classes.
Yes.
And it depends on the school you go to. Like I've been to a few of them, and some of them have a regimen, and everything correlates, and some of them they just don't. Mm-hmm. Regardless, you're doing a move, you're doing it 6 times, 10 times, whatever on each side. Then you do the next move. You might learn on average 2 or 3 moves per class. So you go twice a week. You're learning. You might cover the previous one. You might not, depending on the school.
Yes.
It's hard to start putting all that stuff together, because typically in a lot of these classes, they don't teach you base, posture, grips, how to start from the knees.
Hence the video that we're going to do. It's a big deal. It's the little nuanced stuff that I can't blame any school for missing, because it's not the fun shit to do, or even close to the fun. It's like beyond basic. Right. You know what I mean? It's just something a lot of people just do inherently. So a lot of times it just gets skipped.
Right. And also depending on the school.
Assumed, right. I think is more like it.
Yeah, and depending on the school, you'll have your warm-ups, and that might range from 15 to 45 minutes. And then you'll have the instructional part, which might be 15 to 45 minutes, depending on if it's a 1-hour class or 2-hour class. And then you'll have your rolls, which might, typically are 15 to half hour or so at the end of the class, depending on how long. Again, it doesn't give you a lot of time to get a lot of rolls in and practice what you learned and do the aliveness.
The aliveness.
It's okay. You know what I mean? So
yes,
when you're just drilling the moves with very little resistance, it's hard to find out if they work.
Yeah, until
you start using them live. So this is gonna kind of get into how you can progress faster, so you can get there better. So you don't want to get a year into jiu-jitsu and go, I really still suck at rolling.
No,
like I did. So
yeah, Paulie's map of how to do jiu-jitsu, it's really janky.
So, well, my map was janky. Like I'm starting to put it together now. Like this would have helped me if I.
Well, that's why you've helped me.
Yeah,
I'm doing what you should have done.
Exactly.
I think
so. All right, so moving on. So before we embark in this journey on how to make the path to lifelong jiu-jitsu easier, all right, well, let's get this show started. These first 5 things are simply things that you shouldn't do, and one that you should do. If you do these, it will at least ensure that you have a solid enough work ethic and mindset to succeed. Numero uno, and don't quit, no matter what. I'm going to talk about that one just for a second because of all the quitting I did. So
yeah, you did a lot of quitting.
Yeah, I did a lot of quitting. So in my head, if I couldn't go 3 days a week, I didn't think it was worth going, because some asshole said that if you don't go 3 times a week, it's worthless.
I've heard that.
We discussed this before on a previous show and decided that's bullshit.
Yes.
Also, I'd get injured and I would quit until I'm good. I don't do that anymore. I do what I can now, and I take. Yes. I don't really take notes, but I should. That's one of my things that I should have done. Regardless.
And still need to do.
I should have at least not quit. I could have showed up and watched. Like, if all you get to do is watch, or if my shoulder's messed up, right, I can do a lot of the warm-ups. I can be part of the team.
Look at Brandon. We have Big Brandon.
Yes, he does that.
He's tall, dude, and he's fucked up his shoulder uncontrollably. And we had to do bear crawls. He literally did a bear crawl with one arm. Yeah. It was fucking inspiring and funny.
But where a lot of people do, they're like, oh, I can't do jiu-jitsu. I can't roll. That's not fun. Yep. So I quit. Well, he hasn't been rolling, or he does like situational, like
he'll tell you exactly. He's like, it's this one, and then he'll roll. He puts pressure, he uses it. He's manning up. Right. But he took some time off, but he kept showing up.
Yeah,
he did. He took some time off.
I would see him a lot of times in the seat just watching. Yep. He never left the family.
No, never. No.
So yeah, if you can't train as much, just come in once a week. Come in once a month. It doesn't matter. Just come in. If you're injured, same thing. Just keep coming in.
Yeah, and taking time off is fine, because if you know where you're going to be at. Because I took a week off. I couldn't take my back anymore. It was just so annoying, because it would start to feel better, and then I would go to class, start to feel better, go to class. Yep. And it wasn't injured. It was just I didn't give enough time to not be fucked up.
Right.
So I took 2 classes off, and I'm good. But I knew I kind of cheat, too, because I have my wife who will just drag me there if I ever tried to stop. But no, I knew I was going to just take a week off. I had a plan for my time off.
Yeah, taking a vacation or a week off is one thing. Taking months off
because you're hurt?
Yeah. Well, and that's just it. Like, I destroyed my knee, so I took 9 months off.
Yeah.
I messed up my shoulder, so I took another 9 or 10 months off. And
it's amazing you started again.
Well, so... Honestly, it's one of those you love it or you hate it things. Well, every time I do it, it's like a drug to me. I need this in my life. And when I don't have it for months and months and months, all I think about is jiu-jitsu.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I should have just not quit. I'd have been, well, at least a purple belt by now if I never would have quit 32 times. Whatever, neither here nor there. Moving on. 2, show and train like you actually want to be good at this. Don't just show up and assume knowledge will be directly uploaded into your brain. Bullshit. It will take physical work, mental work, concentration, and repetition. Yeah, so if you just... It's one of those things where you got to go through a little bit of the pain to get the fun, right? So you in order to go through school, you have to study to do well in the test. And that's not always fun. It's not fun to put in 1,000 repetitions of something that you think you got. Here's a fun fact. You learn a move, cross collar choke. We're like, all right, do 3 times each and then switch. And you'll do it like 3, then 3, then 3, then 3. And then people will just sit there for 5 minutes like you're perfect at it, right? Like, no. Keep repping it out. Like, don't stop and just bullshit. Like, you're there for an hour or 2 hours. Make the most of it. Like, even if you think you have it, you'll get better at it if you rep them out.
Yes, and if you rep it out. And also, I don't mind taking a second to talk about it, because I do that a lot. Just take 1 second and be like, all right, how do you do it differently? Or something like that. Like, I know you and I have done that. Like, it's not really how, like, especially with some of the drills will be like, oh, it's not, my body doesn't really want to do it that way. Well, try it this way. Right. And then you start repping that way. You know what I mean? It's just, it's fine to talk about it, but don't just fucking sit there and stop doing what you're doing.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about
I've fallen victim to that before.
Everybody has.
So I'm not saying I'm out of the realm there, because Chad's just sitting there, fucking bullshit. Yeah. I've seen you 2 assholes.
He's listening to this just screaming at the radio, you lying son of a bitch. A little bit, I'm just saying what Kroyler's saying and agreeing that he's probably right.
Yes.
For once. All right. Number 3. Don't chase the belt or the stripes. It's nothing but cotton cloth and sticky tape.
Easy to say when you got a black one.
Yeah, but everybody's been there, right?
I know. He's right, though. He's right.
And everybody that gets there always says the same thing. Like, it's not really what it's about. Like, you don't look back on the color around your waist. You look back at the experiences. You look back at the family. You look back at what you learned. You look back at what you can do. It's,
But from experience, it's a lot easier to say now than it was before.
You got to get...
I'm just saying.
Agreed. Everybody's got their path to go through, because I think when you start out... everybody's got to come to that on their own terms.
Yes.
And I understand that. But sometimes it's got to be drilled in your head by somebody like Kroyler or me or anybody else that's been there, done that. Even not you now. You're like, oh, I get it. It really...
Well, and I got it around my 3rd stripe. Yeah. Paulie had beaten it into my head so hard, like, it's not the point. Yep. That's not the point. And it's not. But at that time, fuck you. It's the point.
Yeah, for you, I could tell you. Well, I could be bluntly honest. Like, are you fucking having fun or not?
Exactly.
Like, quit being a little bitch and just come to class and enjoy yourself. And about that same time, you just started getting stripes because it wasn't in your head.
Yeah, I didn't even pay attention. I got two almost back to back.
Right.
And then I was testing for my blue belt, and I'm like, or got my date for my blue belt real quick after that. But it is, I will say that, everybody, I understand where you're coming from, and you're sitting there and you're getting ignored and you're not getting stripes. You're stuck on 2 stripes. You're just like, what the fuck? You're seeing people around you, get freaking striped up. You're looking at, if you have the card system, you're seeing that and you're seeing, wow, I'm really getting full. What the fuck's going on? It'll catch up. It will. I will tell you, it's easier to say that now that I've been through it, because as I'm going through it, I was a whiny little bitch for a good portion of it.
Do you be real honest? Do you care at all about the stripes on your blue belt?
No.
That's funny.
Like, straight up, do not care.
Yeah. It's
I mean, no, and I'll love it. I will be. I think I'll be more honored when I get them now. I think I'll take it more to heart that okay, but yeah, I mean, I'm very comfortable with where I'm at. I'm proud of what I've accomplished, but I'm also like, I just want to have fun and roll with people.
The nice thing about testing and then the stripes. So if you have 4 stripes on your belt, and then you have to test for your next color.
Yep.
Like, you already had the 4 stripes, so then it's never an issue of, oh, am I going to get a stripe?
Yeah.
Like, that's nice because that's not in your head anymore, and then you can just have fun and train.
Yeah. And
so once you get that 4th stripe, you're like, cool, sweet. Then
but then they set a date for a blue belt, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, but you kind of have to set the date. Like, you can not test. But you can do
I could
that
say
no
no.
time.
I could have said no.
But then it's just about your knowledge, right? So it's about I know the curriculum.
Yeah, and I had a really and I was talking about with Jesse. I had a good base. Like, he even said that when we first started. He goes, "I know you have a good base," because he had been working with me and everybody on the basics, and so did Morgan for our basics of the Gracie Jiu Jitsu is very based in obviously in self defense. So a lot of our curriculum is based around that, especially from white to blue. It's always in there. This part is always in every single test. So it's our basics. So, by basic, it means, easy or entry level.
Right.
So it was something that you should be able to do by the time you get your 4th stripe. So I was pretty comfortable getting to that point. But now that I'm there, I'm just happy being here. I enjoy having my blue belt.
Excellent.
And it's not worried about it at all.
Good, very good. All right, moving on.
Now Chad's not going to give me one for 4 to 5 years.
Never, never. All right, number 4. Don't compare yourself to anyone else unless it's yesterday's version of you.
Oh, come on!
I'm just gonna move on.
How corny was that?
I'm just moving on.
Good Lord.
Number 5. Don't make excuses. Create opportunities to train more. That's
a good one.
That's a good thing. Yeah. I mean, everybody's got excuses, right? Legitimate or not.
Yeah.
I worked 76 3/4 hours last week. Didn't find a lot of time to train. That being said, Kroyler, future episode. What can we do at home on our own to help our jiu-jitsu? Like, do floor drills help if you're doing them solo? I don't care
anything you do.
I don't care what you say, Kroyler. People are going to look at videos, so just tell me the ones to look at. It's cool.
I still don't watch videos.
It's some people do, some people don't. Some people just can't not look at them, and some people are like,
I think more people look at them than don't. Yep. That's why they're so damn popular.
Yeah, but I mean, there's things you can do as far as training, like look over your notes if you take them. Look at a video of a move that you're learning in class. We talked about this before. Yeah. So there's things you can do at home, and there's, get up a little bit earlier and train with a buddy. It's
not an option.
Not for me. I mean, I get up at 4:45 and go to work anyway. So again, not an option. But there's a lot of people have more options. Most people work 40 hours a week, not 76.
Yeah, like
so.
Me.
Yeah, you can squeeze in the time better. So look for not excuses not to do it, but look for ways you can.
Opportunities to do it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Corny, correct.
Yes. All right. Moving on. Now I know Pauline wanted strategies on how to improve in jiu-jitsu when you don't have a school that's as systematic as mine. So here are some basic ideologies. Number 1, attend every class you can. Yes. Number 2, ask questions if you don't understand why and how something works. It sounds really obvious. But how often do you hear people bugging the coach after class?
Never.
Not very.
I have.
Yeah. But it's
I do with certain coaches like Jesse. I'll bug the shit out of him.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to ask your coach. You can ask up a belt.
You could. Yeah.
Make a friend. I think you talked about that later. But yeah, just ask questions like, how do I get into this position? Like, where would I use this? Can I use this from any other?
Well, hell, that's what we were doing before the show.
Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. We spent a half hour going, hey, I'm in this position. When they pull their arm through, I don't know what to do from here. So we spent a half hour going, let's find out what you can do from here.
Yeah, we were playing with goofy shit.
Yeah, exactly.
The last one looks effective.
Yeah, we landed on something. It was actually quite fun.
Quite fun?
Yeah.
Can't wait to try it on all of you.
Yep.
See you at class.
But yeah, don't be afraid to ask questions.
To an upper belt or, your coach is there. You pay your dues.
Yeah. Remember.
You deserve his ear a little bit, I think.
Yeah, agreed.
Probably
remember,
most coaches are like, shut the fuck up.
Remember, there's no stupid questions. Only
just
stupid people.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Number...
That ask stupid questions.
Okay, pro tip on asking questions. Don't be dumb about it. Like, don't say, well, what if I did this?
Yeah.
What if I did that? No, make them pertinent.
That's that guy just wants sock square in the face.
Every time your question changes, the answer changes.
That's jiu-jitsu, people.
So when he's
situational as fuck.
When he's showing you a move, he's depicting that exact move. Not if they put their hand over here or over there, or if they're berimboloing or whatever the fuck they're doing. It's specific to the question you ask. So, well, what if I bite you? I'll shoot you in the face.
What if I fish hook your...
I'm going to fish hook your eyeballs.
It's fine.
God. Yeah, just...
God, it drives me nuts.
Be respectful, people.
Yeah.
I've had... I don't know if I told the story on the air or not. We had a kid, and he was a younger gentleman that was a very good wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
But he would do that. So he'd be like, well...
What if I did
What if I did this? Well, I don't think that'd work because of this. And so I'm explaining my way through it, and there's two other people right there. And every time I was explaining how it would work or why or whatever, trying to answer, he would interrupt me with a different question.
Yeah.
Until somebody else...
And they were those questions would be posed in a, that fucking wouldn't work against me voice.
Right. It was condescending. Yeah.
Yes.
So another guy goes, would you just shut the fuck up and let him answer the question? I'm like... My man. It's really funny.
Well, our coach had to tell him that too. Like, it's situational. Please stop asking me that freaking question.
Yeah. Just roll more. You'll figure it out.
No, he didn't.
No. Number 3, ask when a technique is supposed to be used. Yeah. So the right technique at the wrong time is the wrong technique kind of thing. So, yeah, sometimes you're just like, well, why isn't this working? Because they're doing... this, and you can't do it when they're stacking you, or you can't do it when you're on that side of the body, so just that goes back to asking questions. Why isn't it working? Number 4, then drill the technique until you can physically perform the technique smoothly. A lot of people, they stop drilling before they can do it smooth. I'm no exception to that rule.
I think it's, well, you and I know we are both in the mindset of little puppies. Is it roll time? Ears perk up. Oh, roll? Did you say roll?
Yeah, it's funny.
Dude, we just started class. I know, but I think I heard roll.
Yeah, I really, really loved roll.
Yeah. I think most people do.
Drilling, I really like.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I hate it. I'm just saying I could probably pay more attention to it.
Yeah, I need to get better at it.
Yep.
And I'm trying to pay more attention to proper execution of the drills.
Here's what I want to know. Like, anybody can write in. Chad, Kroyler, looking at you. You got speed, right? So you do an armbar drill or a triangle drill, and they're like, go for reps, go for speed. But then my technique is sloppy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not good enough to go fast at those. Mm-hmm. So should I not go fast? Like, that's, am I forming bad habits by trying to do something fast that I can't do all that good fast?
Yeah.
So
that's a good question.
No, just hey, I asked the questions. Answer me. No. Answer me.
I think that's what we're supposed to be here for. Is answering stuff. I don't
know. Yeah. Do more drilling. Number 5, take notes after class.
Ooh, can I add something real quick about drilling?
Yeah.
Just that I've noticed. Slow the fuck down.
Oh my God. Preach, brother. Preach.
Oh, good Lord. So, And it's. I know I did it. That's why, because I used to drive everyone nuts that I'm rolling with. All the upper belts are just like, fucking slow down. No matter what you're doing, do it bit by bit until you're fucking perfect at it. And guess what? When you're perfect at it, there's no reason to go slow. Technique will build your speed. So the better you are at that technique, the faster it will naturally be. So when you're starting, please stop like punching my freaking face and getting ultra aggressive with every movement. It's like, that's not even how. It's not going to work for you that way in a roll because it's sloppy. You're going to lose control of what you're doing. Let's say you're doing a Kimura and you try to slap it on really, really fast in a drill. Guess what? It's going to be sloppy. The person's going to get their hand away, their wrist away. It's not going to be a solid grip.
If we're eating elbows during a drill,
or you're
maybe don't do it so hard and fast.
Yeah, just slow, calm down.
Woosah.
Yeah. So everyone knows I speak from my experiences, and I was this person, and I was told 8,000 times, dude, slow the fuck down. And I had somebody the other day doing like just, like, why are you going so fast?
Yeah.
Because they were so comfortable with that already, like in their mind. And it's like, just do it. Just do it not slow. If not slow, just at the normal trying to learn shit pace.
You know, it's interesting how many people, including myself, used to go really fast because I wanted it to look like the coach just made it look like. Well, and he'll break it down into the parts, but then he'll do the whole thing, and I try to just do the whole thing at once. I try to do all the moves at the same time, which you can do if you know what you're doing. But the reason we break it down into step-by-step parts, it's not that you're going to roll like that. That's how you learn.
Yes.
And if you can't do it slow, you certainly can't fucking do it fast.
Fuck no.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, repetition breeds speed.
Yep.
It really does. There's breeds technique, which breeds speed.
Yep.
So
there's
really
a whole
cool
book on that. It's called The Talent Code. The best people in the world at their sport or their chosen field all started out doing shit slow motion.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's literally slow motion, whether it's guitar, piano, tennis, anything they talked about soccer, they did it as slow as humanly possible so they could feel all those nuances.
Yep.
Jiu Jitsu is no different.
If not more.
If not more, yeah. So you want to really slow that shit down and then speed it up until it's smooth, and then you can do it fast, and then you can start doing it with resistance, and now we're talking.
Yes.
But don't just try slapping
shit. It takes a while to get there,
though.
though.
Yeah, if you just seen something.
It's not one or two drill sessions. It's a lot of drill sessions. And trust me, I get it. That's hard as fuck to do because it's quite boring at times.
Yeah. Well,
but just remind yourself, it's this is what I need to be doing.
Right. Well, I was showing Mel the scissor sweep yesterday.
I tried helping her out with that too.
Well, we all have, right? So we've done it in class. We've both helped her, but there's so much small nuance on that.
Oh, and the timing to that sweep.
Yeah, you gotta get them off their base. You gotta get the grips. You gotta get get a certain angle.
And it's so basic that everyone knows it's coming. So if you to be good at it, your timing's got to be fucking
that's
perfect.
one thing that you have to practice, all the nuance. Like, all right, grab here, scoot your ass out here.
Yep.
Pull them off their base here. You kick and push, and there's so many. But when you see it done, you're like, oh, that looks easy.
Yeah. No, it's not.
It is when you're good at it, but you got to get good. And to get good, you need to drill and go slow.
It took me a year and a half of that was the sweep for like when Chad showed it when I first started. I was like, that's my shit. Like that really breeds to what I do. I feel like I'm gonna want to do is dictate distance, keep people at that distance, and work from there. I fucking sucked so hard at that frickin' sweep for so damn long.
Dude, that's the best part.
Oh, shit.
There's some moves in jiu-jitsu you're like, oh, I love that. That's going to be my shit. And then you try it and you're like, fail.
Yeah, I failed at that many times.
Kip was saying he failed at this shit for a year, and now it's his shit.
Yeah,
he knew it was going to be, but he had to work on it for a year.
Yeah.
And now he can start to land it on people.
Yeah, it's a year of straight. Paul knows how much I worked on that.
Dude, it's all the time.
All the time. It is just. I knew that was a sweep for me, and it led to everything else I do. I'm a back. I play off my back. I attack off my back, and I sweep from my back all the time. And I was like, "This is gonna be my shit." Wow, do I suck at this?
I mean,
for a long time.
So Kip and I go lately twice a week if we can.
Yes.
So it takes a longer period of time when you only go twice a week, and then you're learning all the other stuff, and then you're working on this on your own during the rolls twice a week.
Yep.
You know, it just takes time. So be patient with yourself and don't beat yourself up because I'm not getting good at it fast enough. Well, one, you go 2 or 3 times a week. 2, you do the warm-ups, then you do whatever the class is working on, then you're rolling, and some people might
get to work what you need.
Yeah, some people might not want to help you, or they can't because you're rolling with a lower belt or a higher belt.
Or you're rolling with someone that is working on the same shit. It's so difficult because you're like, what are you working on? They're like, working for my back. You're like, fuck, that's what I'm working on.
Right. Yeah, and then you get like the 3 or 5 minute roll 3 times, and then you got to discuss what you want to work on, and then there goes half your roll.
All your rolls.
So, it's just, this shit takes time. So a lot of people beat themselves up so much and don't realize how little time you really get to work on shit.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, and it's the Lego of all arts because when it clicks, it's just all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, that's what I was missing.
Oh my God, that's a great analogy. It's a Lego of all arts.
It's a Lego of all arts because once you get all the fucking things that click together.
Really like that?
Fucking boom.
Jesus. It's like click. That's mine.
Shit! It only took about 17 of those clicks to actually make a line, and I got it.
I just finally understand the BJJ Brick podcast. I'm like, I think that's what they're talking about.
It was Lego bricks.
They figured this out way before us. Jesus, that's really funny. Oh God, yeah. Take notes. Yeah, don't be like us. Actually, take notes.
Yeah, take notes.
And then when you can't train and we're not there, maybe review those fuckers, like we don't do.
Yeah, sorry.
We should really do that.
I won't.
Do something.
I won't.
I'm gonna do it.
I didn't take notes in school, like actual school.
We had with journals.
Yes.
So you're supposed to journal like what you're gonna do, and it's gonna be a to-do list and all that. But they didn't grade us on it at the time. Okay. They did right after I graduated. So thankfully, they didn't do it to me. The only thing I did with the notebook was I'd cross off each day before it was the end of school. That's the only thing I used it for. Perfect. I didn't write a goddamn thing.
Not what you worked on, not what you got to do. No, just an X.
It was 1 X a day. That was all it was.
And I'm done.
Yep. I do.
I was productive.
I do 3 X's on a Monday because I had the weekend to cross out too. I'm such a piece of shit.
Kinda.
Yeah. All right. A, break it down into steps and concepts. Steps should be concise but thorough. Concepts should be the ideology behind the technique or what principle is at play. Then think on how it could be applied elsewhere. This is higher level, so if you're a white belt, talk to your coach about what that means.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to explain it because I'm a noob. Number 6, try the technique, unless you want to add to that.
No, I'm good.
All right, good. Moving on. Like, Jesus, that was way over my head.
Yeah, it was.
It sounded pretty.
It did.
Concise, ideology, all that. Number 6, try the technique you're learning. So many people don't do that. Here's a funny story. We'd do a technique in class, and we're learning this, and then we'd roll, and the coach always says, hey, try the shit you just learned. But in everybody's head, you're like, but he knows what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try shit that he doesn't see coming. That's also not jiu-jitsu. So I'm really...
It's not jiu-jitsu. You won't know it's coming.
Yeah, so I'm really just giving myself non-jitsu...
Non-jitsu? What's a jitsu?
Shut your face. Forming habits. So I'm screwing myself. I would... So you know they know it's coming. You know that they know that you know all that bullshit.
Yes.
Do it anyway. Try the move.
Yeah.
If it fails... Find out why it fails. Ask them why it failed. See what they did to stop that shit. Try it anyway.
Oh yeah, all day.
Don't try other shit because you think you're going to be sneaky, especially at a white belt. I did this all the time. I'm just wrestling, and I'm gonna do flaily shit because you won't see that coming, and I gotta trick you all the time. No. Do the jiu-jitsu that you know.
Yes.
If you stop knowing jiu-jitsu, then ask questions. My favorite thing is I'll let somebody get in side control. They're brand new, and they'll go, I don't know what to do from here. Excellent question. Rather than beating on me and doing dumb shit, stop and ask a question. It's cool. We're all cool with that.
Well, yeah, we've gone over that. It's ask fucking questions. It's just so easy. I can't even explain how easy it is to go, the fuck are we doing? Or what are you doing? Why do you keep doing that to me?
Why isn't this working?
Yeah, why am I, like, we're working on this move. Why is it not working?
Yeah.
Beyond, and please don't go, because I know you're going to do it. Please, God, that doesn't help. But give them a real reason what it feels like what you're doing here is not working.
The sweep isn't working because my weight is back on my heels and you're not pulling me off my base. That's a good question to a simple answer. Like, hey, I just learned the scissor sweep and it ain't doing shit.
Yep.
Like, it'd work if somebody lets me, but as soon as I'm live rolling, it doesn't. Why? Well, here's why. Here's where you're failing, and here's what I'm doing to stop
Here's
that.
at least, and even if you're not, like, versed, you can still just go, well, I mean, this is at least how it feels. Right. Like, you're like, oh, well.
But now you know, and you wouldn't have known if you wouldn't have asked the question.
Questions.
Bam. All right. A, don't hesitate. Don't know what that means. B, don't be bummed if it goes wrong, even if it costs you the match. You are practicing, not competing. Oh, my God. Truer words have never been spoken. Can I get an amen? I was going to say hell yeah and amen at the same time. You see what I did there?
Yeah. Good
one. Yeah, I ruined it. I took his
hodgepodge of words.
I took his epic saying and I just shit all over it.
You really did.
Shit on it.
Way to shit on it.
I'll read it again. B, don't be bummed if it goes wrong, even if it costs the match. You are practicing, not competing. All caps, baby.
Yeah.
So, yeah, take note. Listen, if you take nothing else from this podcast and all our episodes, that's a big deal.
Yes.
We're practicing shit with training partners, not training opponents.
Training partners.
Not dummies. They're people that have jobs and children and stuff, potentially. You don't need to hurt them. Yeah, exactly. So
don't hurt them.
No, don't hurt them. Just be cool. Just use the stuff that you learned, even if you suck at it, because how else are you going to get good?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you do the stuff that you suck at until you don't suck anymore. Like Kip just talked about. I sucked for a year. I finally suck less. Still suck lots less. So that means it works now.
Yes.
Not on everybody all the time.
No.
But it worked on nobody all the time before.
Absolutely no one.
Yeah, now it works on quite a few people most of the time.
Yes.
And some people still never, but,
a lot
animals.
of them. Yeah. A lot of them. Fucking up our belts. Bastards.
I hate people with way more experience. It's bullshit.
Way more knowledge, you asshole.
I refuse to roll. I'm going to be Mr. Asshat and not roll up.
No, I never roll up.
Only white belts from here on out. Just noobs.
Just keep shaking your head no at purple belts. No.
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 Ain't going to do it.
Well, guess what? I got out of my birthday rolls with Chad because he was hurt. His back was hurt. He couldn't roll yesterday.
He won't forget.
Well, he did. He goes, happy birthday to. I'm like, please, God, tell me you're hurt. You are? Wonderful.
I think in your birthday, you got to do the same thing as your... Oh, dude, Chad. Listen to me, Chad.
No. Let's move on. We have more reading to do.
Listen to me, Chad.
We have more reading to do.
So his gauntlet roll was cut a little bit short, and his birthday roll never really happened. So how about we do the same thing on, say, Monday or tomorrow? No, Monday, Thursday, Monday, where he just has to roll with everybody until you say it's good enough.
How about I just roll with everybody once?
Perfect. I'm sold.
Care. He won't do it, though.
Do it.
Kind of rips off everybody else.
Do it. All right, number C. Don't force it to work. Muscling or using weight or flexibility to buffer for shit technique is simply exactly that. Shit technique. Fix the technique and you won't have to buffer. So that goes a long way with when you can get a technique to work on nobody ever. Your technique is shit. So when you try to muscle through and you're like, argh, and you have to use a bunch of strength, I'm going to go out on a limb and say you're doing it wrong.
Shocker.
What
are you talking about, Paul?
So that's where you want to try it a couple times. And if you're muscling and using too much strength or whatever, too much attribute, then again, go back to the asking questions like, hey, I'm trying this and it's not working. What the hell?
So if you, especially for newer people, if you end up holding your breath while trying to do something, you're trying too hard.
Yeah. If your entire body is shaking,
you're trying too hard.
Stop. Just stop.
Just stop. It's not helping you. Yeah, because you won't be able to do it when you're tired. That's for damn sure that way.
Yeah. Remember the gas tank. Don't drain it.
Don't eat just Pop-Tarts. It drains your gas tank really quick.
If you were good, it wouldn't matter. D. When
it's true.
When it fails, make a mental note of what went wrong and why. Ask your instructor on how to address that issue. doesn't always have to be the instructor.
No.
Again, we say there's other people that know stuff. Usually they have blue and purple and brown belts. You might have them in your class. Ask them. They're willing to help. They want to help. Just be like, hey, I try to hit this same thing we learned and it's not working.
Yes.
What the hell? When it works, try to do it again. Yeah, get good at it. Get more gooder.
More gooderage.
Now for some more advanced concepts.
Oh, fuck.
Getting into the weeds.
Should we even read these?
The weeds. 1, think long-term, not short-term. Meaning, don't be penny-wise and dollar foolish. You say I'm old.
Yeah, I know. He comes up with some old-ass terminology, dude.
That's like 1930s right there.
Yeah.
Straight out of the Great Depression.
That was straight out of Nincompoop, which he's also used.
What does he mean by that exactly? A, short-term goals are garbage and will hurt you long-term. Most of us are concerned with winning every roll any given day.
Oh, so he's talking extremely short-term goals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I challenge you all to focus on long-term greatness. Greatness. Be the guy that in 5 years is nearly impossible to submit, not the guy that is simply a tough beginner. I would love to discuss this in person. This is something I preach a lot.
He seems to bring that up a lot.
You know where I live, brah. Come on up.
And you know where I live, actually. Never been there, but you know where I live.
You've seen it from my house. Very good point.
Yes.
So, if you're the guy, /gal, that needs to win every roll, you are doing yourself and others a disservice. Put yourself in bad positions. Start from bad positions.
Yeah. And if you don't want to, because I know sometimes people hate when you do things like, oh, we'll start on my back. They don't want to do that. Don't make it real hard for them to get there.
Yeah.
Then start working. Honestly. I mean, because I know it almost offended me when Paul did it. Paul's like, let me just do this little kitty pawing at your face thing. And I wanted to punch him square in the fucking nose. Like, stop not trying.
You're being a condescending fucktard, Paul.
Yeah, even though he's not trying to be. Yeah, try and give them openings to get to the position you don't like being in. Like, if it's a mount, then get swept. If it's fucking your back, expose your back. Just a little. Not like, oh, I'm a turtle up right now. That's obvious and annoying.
That's actually a good thing to train anyway. I've been working on that for the past year. How can I roll with somebody just above their level, like Kroyler does?
Oh, God, he's good at that shit.
Yeah, so with when I'm rolling with Kroyler, he says he rolls just above my level, although it feels like it's like 32 belts above my level.
I think he used to do that. And now he just wants to abuse the shit out of us.
Maybe. But, the fact of the matter is because he's letting me move, I understand that he's rolling just above my level. Yes. Otherwise, I couldn't do a goddamn thing.
No, if he wanted to, we would be pinned to the ground.
So, yes, I understand that. What I don't understand is how he does that.
Yeah.
I try, but it's like, I'll kick your ass, and then I'll...
do nothing.
Flop. And and it's obvious as hell. And I'm getting better, but I still have a lot of work to do. So, but...
Oh, I'm sure I'm terrible at it.
What he's saying is let people do stuff, but don't make it look like you're letting them do stuff, and practice that. It's good. It's good for everybody. And being nearly impossible to submit, that's a big deal. And you know how you're hard to submit? When you start off in bad positions.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you refuse to give people bad positions all the time, you're not going to be there as much. If you're always in a really shitty position...
Or when you get when you get there, you're so like, because I'm pretty comfortable now. If, like whatever position I'm in, I'm like, honestly, what's the worst thing that's going to happen to me? I'm going to get tapped.
Right.
Oh no,
it's the end of the world.
Oh good. The only position I hate is knee on belly.
That's a motherfucker.
Yeah, I fucking just because it's uncomfortable as fuck. It's not doesn't.
It's
hurt.
Because I'm
it's just
gassy. I don't want to fart.
That too.
So self-conscious. Like, don't push my farts out.
No, don't do that, please. Please, God.
Try not to kill people.
Yeah, so I run away from that. But other than that, it's like, so what? I lose? Oh no.
Oh
no.
Here's a fun fact. So I would get anxiety with rolling with people at my level. We talked about this on the previous show about don't be a dick.
Yeah.
And I would I would get anxiety rolling with people at my level because it's a fight. Like if I roll down, I'm practicing. If I roll up, who cares because it's upper belt.
Yeah, they're supposed to beat me.
Yeah, but when I rolled with people at my level, I would have that idea like I want to win.
Yeah,
it
makes sense,
and I think most people do. So I wouldn't want to give them shit because when they'd get it, they'd get me. I'd tap. Like when I get in a bad position, I didn't know how to defend myself, and I'd lose in my mind. Well, when you don't care about that anymore and you let them get bad positions, and now you get better at defending them. Mm-hmm. And as soon as I got to the point where I'm getting pretty good at defending them and I'm getting hard to tap out, even if I'm in an inferior position the entire round after round after round, but they're not tapping me, it gets more fun.
It does.
It does. It really is. So as soon as I became harder to beat, my fun level in jiu-jitsu went up substantially.
Oh, yeah. So for me, I work off my back a lot, and it's super fun for me because that's what I always just fell back to. I was just doing defense. I've talked about it many times on the show. It's all I did. Defense. And trying, not because I cared about losing. It wasn't that. It was just I got so sick of being in a bad position and going, what the fuck am I going to do? Mm-hmm. And then it wasn't the tap out because who cares? It was I don't know what to do.
Right.
That was the worst part of it, is like I have no clue what the fuck to do right now.
Yeah, I don't know any escapes.
Yeah. So now I can throw, like, I'm comfortable enough that, and getting choked doesn't really matter. I'll throw an arm bar from the bottom. Fuck it.
Right.
Let's see what happens. I'll go for a fucking sweep that I know probably won't work, but got to try it. I mean, I can't do the same scissor sweep that I love every time.
Yeah, I just go with the Danaher. Fuck it, go for a leg lock. Yeah. Dive on the feet.
Fuck it. Why would you ignore half the body? But yeah, it became so much more fun once I was like, oh, you take my back, it doesn't mean I'm gonna lose or I'm not, or the roll's over. Yeah, that's more what it was the roll's over because I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it used to.
Yeah, it used to, but now it's like, oh well, at least I know how to work out. Yeah, are they in a very dominant position? Sure.
It still means that with some people.
But
it's like, the time is nigh.
Yeah.
She'll be tapping soon.
Oh God, if Chad fucking does anything to me, it's like, well, this is gonna be over in a minute. I'm defending. Yeah. Means nothing.
In 3, 2, here it goes.
Go ahead.
That's funny. All right. Moving on to 2. Pick a position you like and create a big enough comfort zone and then leave it.
Comfort
zone. Shiznit. Shit on that sentence too.
That's okay.
Yeah, pick a position you like and big enough comfort. Jesus Christ. Wow. Yeah, just edit that out, Kip.
Nope.
Yeah, then leave it.
That's straight gold.
Yeah. Hey, example. Find a style of guard you like and develop it well enough that you feel confident in it and in your ability to be successful with it. To do this, you must spend a large amount of time in that position. So, force yourself to spend as much time there as possible. Once you have developed a position that you are truly comfortable with, move on. Yeah, I guess we're kind of talking about that.
Yeah.
Like Kip's comfortable on his back from open guard.
Yes.
Bruna, I don't know the specific open guard you play because I'm not you, but the fact of the matter is you found something that you're comfortable with that's your go-to. Like you can fall back to that, you can feel good.
Yes.
But don't just only do that.
No, I try not to. Like I really do. I try to.
Tough, ain't it?
Yeah. So it's so much fun. But so a lot of what I do is I have a few sweeps I'm working on from that position, and they kind of coincide together. If one doesn't work, then I can kind of cup up the knee and then go for another, and then if not, I can grab the arm and try another, and do like a barrel roll at the end. So, break them down, then roll over. So that's what I'm doing. But I don't go to that first. I try that first. If it doesn't work, then I'm trying to get to on top where I'm uncomfortable, and I'm trying to sweep to get on top just so I can put myself where I have less comfortability. So, yeah. So don't just sit back and do what you know. It's fun. Really fun.
It is.
But it's not going to, you're not going to get better.
Yep.
It's a total game you have to do this, to even have fun doing it. It's so much more fun.
Yeah, the more stuff you have available, the more fun it is.
Yeah.
Once you have developed a position that you are truly comfortable with, move on. Branch out of your comfort zone and know that if things get rough outside of it, that you can always run back to it. But with the mindset that the goal is to expand that comfort zone, not dwell in it. If you are comfortable in uncomfortable positions, then you are unbeatable. Exactly what we were talking about earlier.
Yes.
When you're getting smashed in side control, or somebody's on mount, or somebody's got your back, and you're not freaking out and you know what to do, it's so much more fun.
Oh, it really is.
Yeah. If you know some escapes and you know some frames and postures where they're not just murdering you right when they get a good position on you, it becomes better. And then
it really does.
And if you start getting out of your comfort zone, you can go right back into your game and like kind of start over, if you will, and then slowly work out of that comfort zone into something that you're trying new. And if you fail, you can go back into what you're good at. Yep. That's what he's talking about.
Yep. I like that.
Think. 3.
It's the way we're fucking taking it.
Yeah, if it's not the dads, right, whatever. Number 3, find a training partner and commit to them. If they need a dummy...
Do I have to marry them?
Yeah, it's a commitment, so yeah.
I think I already did that. Whatever.
Well, there's always polyamory. Find a training partner and commit to them. Marriage. If they need a dummy, or if you need a dummy, commit yourself to help as much as you can, even if you don't enjoy the drill that your partner wants to do. Yeah, that's a good point, because not everybody's working on the same shit.
Yeah.
So I could give a fuck less about what Kip is trying to work on as far as for myself.
Yes.
But if I want to have a training partner that will work on stuff that I want to work on, guess what? It goes both ways. I can't be like, no, we're just going to work on my shit, Kip. That's being a dick.
Yeah. And I'm not going to do that shit.
Right. So and who would want to be your friend if you're going to be like that? Like, nobody. You're not going to make friends and influence people. No. So yeah, find a training dummy that you like.
Yes.
So, or even multiple ones. Like, that's cool. Kip and I both have other people that we practice different stuff with.
I practice a lot with Ben.
Yeah.
And going to start practicing a lot with Farm Boy.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I? Damn it.
Don't know.
Oh, hellfire. Gotcha. Number 4, ask questions from your training partners. Yep. When you get that guy/gal, ask them for feedback. Like, don't just try to do stuff. Ask them, hey, does that feel right?
Yeah.
Give me a little bit of resistance.
Yep.
And then once it fails, be like, all right, how can I unfail it, basically? So that's what the training partner's for. So you can work through stuff, just like Kip and I did earlier. Like, hey, I'm getting in this position, I'm losing the arm, I don't know where to go to from there. So I'm like, well, put me in that position and let's come up with some shit. And we went over it. I'm like, hey, we found another move that really goes well with it. I think we both nailed something. But we wouldn't have done that if we didn't have each other.
Yes.
So find a person.
It's fun.
Yep. If you're, okay, caveat.
Move in next to them.
Caveat. Caveat. So if you're a brand new white belt, maybe don't get a brand new white belt.
Not helpful.
Yeah, it's less helpful. I'm not saying that it's worthless. If that's your only...
No, not at all.
Right.
Because,
No, it's not worthless. So, because you can work on really basic shit. You can work on...
posture, breaking someone down, stuff like grips.
But if you can find somebody with a little bit more knowledge than you, excellent. If you have more knowledge and somebody wants to be your training dummy, you're still getting good, because not only are you teaching them and thereby becoming better, because when you teach something, it makes you so much better.
Oh, it's great.
But then you still have somebody that you can practice your stuff on. So it's an excellent dichotomy.
Yes.
Right word?
Maybe.
Good enough.
Moving forward.
Yeah. Number 5, ask questions from your instructor. Yeah, again.
That seems
Number
obvious.
6, find the flow of your jiu-jitsu. A, jiu-jitsu should be felt as well as understood. I think a lot of people focus on understanding a movement and not enough in feeling it.
That's what she said.
Yeah, I like that. You want to add to that, Kipper?
Nope.
I like what you added. That was appropriate.
I thought it was very helpful.
That's appropriate. Yeah, you gotta... It's kind of like watching a video, right? If you watch a video and go, yeah, I understand it. Nope. You need to feel it.
You sure don't.
It's kind of like explaining jiu-jitsu to somebody. You can't. It needs to be felt to be understood.
Yes.
So. Number 7, learn to breathe. A, it is amazing how many people think they know how. Oh, that's true. And we've covered this before.
That's a huge part of it.
If you're the guy going, you're not doing it right.
No.
If you're hyperventilating, you need to slow down and take note.
Yeah,
like, all right, I am clearly spazzing.
Yes, and it takes a long time to get out of there, and you'll fall back to it occasionally, because I have up until not too long ago, that you just, like, if the person can feel you breathing when they're like, you know, you're on mount or side controller, like, wow, I can feel your lungs filling. It's like, no, you're definitely holding your breath and trying too damn hard.
So, an example of I think I do it right. So, Kroyler can correct me if I'm wrong. Send me a text. But when I'm rolling with you, it's as hard a roll as I'm ever going to get. And I can't catch my breath when we're done. Like, it takes me a long time to recover. That being said, I'm never hyperventilating.
No.
I'm always ready to roll right after you beat my ass.
Yes.
It's just that it drains everything from me.
It drains the strength from, like, not even the strength, the energy rather than my breath. Yeah, right. My energy's gone.
Yeah, but I'm always trying to focus on not hyperventilating, not spazzing, not pushing and pulling, and in places that doesn't fucking matter.
Yes.
So I think that's what he's referring to, is be conscious of breathe deep, breathe.
Just fucking relax. And once again, I know we've gotten a lot of messages and comments and even reviews on our stuff, and it's a lot of we really help new people into the sport. And this is a big, big part of it, and we're going to fucking talk about it a million more times, I'm sure. If someone says you're fucking breathing, you're breathing out just insanely, or calm down, that's what they're telling you, is just fucking catch your breath. When you're going for a move, it's a natural thing to go and tighten up. Mm-hmm. Work at not doing that. And because it's, for one thing, it has, your moves, your techniques need to flow. If you're sucking and holding your breath, you're tensing up. Yep. You're literally stopping what you're doing. You're stopping the flow of the move, the technique. You're fucking yourself over. And if people are pointing it out to you, don't take it as an insult. We've all fucking done it. Every single person in Jiu Jitsu, when they started, fucking held their breath, gassed the hell out, even when they're in shape.
Yep. If you
so don't take offense by it.
If you flop over like a fish out of water and you're gasping for air after every roll, you need to calm down.
Yeah, it just and don't take offense by it, because it hurts. You're like, no, I'm not. You're breathing like shit. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not.
And,
yes, you are. And it's not a dick move to tell you, because I literally want you to stop doing it, because you'll have so much more fun when you're not doing that.
And we're not talking about just flow roll all the time, because you can go really hard.
Oh yeah,
and you're still not hyperventilating.
Yeah, you'll do exactly what Paul talked about, because Dan goes after it. If he's rolling, he's going after it, especially with someone of his level, or where he sees he can go after it. And we were going at it, just having fun. And both of us were like, you could tell we spent some energy. That's what you could tell. Me and him spent some energy, but neither one of us, like, you walked up to me right after. Was I hyperventilating?
No, you were talking normally.
Yeah, but I couldn't move. Yeah. I was out of Pop-Tart energy.
Yeah, you can have a good hard roll. We're talking about simply breathing.
Yeah, just breathing through it, everything. Yeah. And it doesn't, trying hard doesn't mean holding your breath and tensing up.
It's staying controlled.
Yes.
Number 8. Think of the sword and the shield concept. A. The idea is that whenever a move is successful, your training partners will need a better defense for it. So, show them how you're being successful and how you're setting it up and when you're setting it up. Then, B. They in turn will naturally troubleshoot solutions, and eventually they'll have several solutions for your move. C. Share their solutions with everyone so that everyone has access to all the possible solutions. D. This in turn will cause them to succeed and for you to fail. E. Then this in turn will cause you to have to find solutions to each of the problems they are presenting.
This motherfucker's getting to G.
I know. F. Wait for it, people. Just 2 more. Hold out, then we'll be fun. This cycle continues back and forth until all scenarios are exhausted. And G. This vicious cycle grows at an exponential rate, and it must be truly studied. All the options must be studied and given equal importance. In a nutshell...
What was point
A? All right, in a nutshell.
It was so long ago.
We've actually talked about this on the show.
Yeah.
So, I got a pretty good Khmer armbar.
Yes,
that's
very
my
good
shit.
one,
That's what I do. And I would show everybody how to stop that shit. Like, here's what I'm doing.
That was one of the first things you showed me.
Here's my setup. Here's how to stop it. Because what's that do?
It makes Polly better.
It makes everybody better.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Because now you know how to defend it, and now I have to work harder to even get that to be accomplished. It's great.
Yeah, a lot of people think that they want to keep their moves secret. Well, one, there's no secret things in jiu-jitsu. And two, if you think that, I'm not saying you're a douche, because I understand you want to win, you want to have something, you want to be able to surprise people, it's your shit. But it's not doing you any favors. Like, I get the mindset, I get the idea, don't do it. Like, as soon as you're landing something on somebody, show them exactly what you're doing.
And so I'm gonna add what I think on that, because a good friend of mine had a move that he's been working on, but he's like, don't tell other people about it. You want to know why he didn't want me to tell other people about it? Because at the time, and still probably even to this point, it was sloppy as shit. So he's like, I don't want you. I want you to work on it because maybe you can help me work my way through it. Don't fucking tell people because it's ugly as shit, essentially. It's like it was a concept rather than
I guess
an actual technique.
If you're working on something new and it's not refined.
Yes, that kind of thing. He kept it to himself for a reason. Yep. But he didn't really keep it to himself. He told me.
But as a general rule, as a whole, if you get something that you're fucking people up with, show them what you're doing.
Yeah, because at that point,
you get there, show them how they're fucking up to get in that position.
And if you're fucking people up with it, it's pretty refined, is what I'm saying there. So then start telling people about it.
Because it's only going to make you better. You're going to have to find new ways of entry. You're going to have to find new ways to make that tighter. Because
that move is going to be caught up to. Yep. Somebody's going to catch up to you doing that, especially in your own school. Yep. They're going to catch up to you on that. And then you have to change after they've already figured it out. If you tell them, it's just going to shorten that trip and make you better quicker, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
I think so. Yeah, and a lot of it's the tightness. I forget what move it was before, but I was, it was my guard. That's why I went and worked on my guard. Mm-hmm. So I thought I had a pretty good guard, but once I got to the higher levels, the purples and above, I found out that it's shit. It's utter shit. It's easy to blow through. So I went down to Kroyler's and I'm going, hey, fundamentally this is broken. Mm-hmm. So he'd have me do it on our coach, and he goes, oh yeah, here's your problems. I'm like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Right. So now I'm taking my newfound knowledge and I've been working on it for a couple months, and I'm finally getting, so I'm like, oh, okay, I'm starting to kind of get it, right? Yeah. And I'm starting to have people comment that like, hey, your guard's a motherfucker. Yeah. And then I'll immediately show them, here's how to make it not a motherfucker. Here's where you want to put your hands, because if you put your hands here, if you do this, here's what I'm going to do. Yep. So don't do that. So immediately making my guard less effective. Yeah, right after you're getting it on my training partners. And why would I do that?
Make you better. It makes you you refine your shit even more.
Well, not only that,
or find new stuff.
But be the type of person that wants to help others, right?
Yeah, that's definitely Paulie.
I want to help others more than I want to succeed myself.
That's a rare thing.
I like the art of teaching. I want to watch people have the light bulb moments.
Yeah, I love coaching. I don't coach at our school. I don't know, because I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
You're noob.
Yeah, I'm a fucking noob.
Well, you show people the stuff that you're good at. Yeah. And that's fine. That's all everybody can ask, right? Mm-hmm. Don't be like, I just seen this on the YouTubes, and let me show you. I'm going to show this brand new white belt how to do a berimbolo.
You were obsessed with that. You like saying that word, don't you?
It's a fun word.
Yeah, you do.
I think they're ridiculous, but only because probably I can't do it.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't use that shit?
No. It's impossible.
Okay. Let's close this shit up.
Yeah, all right. The other thing it would help immensely would be to do privates if you can't grasp a specific concept or you notice a severe lack of ability in a given area. Exactly like I talked about.
Yes.
Amazing. This is not an exhaustive approach to improvement, and there are several areas that aren't discussed here. But as I mentioned to these ninny hammers, hey.
Son of a bitch, that's your words from like 1812.
This topic is far too long to type up, so this is a simple overview. Lastly, I learned that Paul doesn't actually like tacos. He likes Taco Bell. Dude, they're soft shell tacos. I can eat 100 of them.
Oh.
But
not really.
But not legitimate tacos. Really. So please, no one send him a taco and jiu-jitsu shirt. Fuck you, dude. In In fact,
God, he closes with more.
In fact, please send him some hate for his incredibly poor taste in food. He's like a little kid when it comes to food. How dare you, sir?
I told him.
How dare you?
You have a child's palate.
I'm going to Tai Chi push hands the shit out of you, Kroyler.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
I know. It's sad.
Really doesn't work against him.
I'm going to hit you with a card. That's all I got.
Yeah, that's about good.
Yeah.
I think that would work. We've killed things with cars already.
Oh, yeah. I murdered a deer. Why not a gorilla?
That was a great post. Oh, my God. That was a good one you sent him.
You like that?
The one of the gorilla. So, Paulie sent him a... What was it?
Explain that.
No, you explain it. You sent it.
I'll have to look at it. So it was this gigantic gorilla that's
Here,
mean
I got
looking.
it. I got it.
It's just a mean ass looking gorilla, and I think the post said something like, "Would you fight him with no weapons?"
Yeah, you would get $1.8 billion to fight. It's a big grayback gorilla,
silverback,
whatever.
Jesus,
I don't really care. It's a big ass fucking gorilla.
True.
It's Kroyler. Would you fight him for 10 minutes with your bare hands only? And Paulie goes, literally fighting you. No money at the end, just sadness. And he says, ha, 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 ha. And I come back with, holy shit, that's accurate.
Yeah. Just sadness and feeling sorry for myself. Like, wow.
He is just a big, graceful gorilla.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fucking scary.
Tis.
He really is scary as fuck. If you didn't know that dude and know he has like the biggest heart for jiu-jitsu ever, you'd be scared as fuck of him.
Yeah, he's not one I would soon pick on. You know what I'm saying?
He's just a
like
big
I would be
cat.
like, see that dude over there? I'm gonna go fuck with him. You wouldn't do that.
No,
regardless
just
of what.
Even the way he carries himself, he's just nonchalant about fucking everything. Yeah. Those are the people that will kill you.
You know, it's interesting. You ever see people that when they're trained, they just have a different demeanor? Yeah, like when they know shit, they look different. They stand different. They walk different. Yeah. They talk to you different. They like just have so many less fucks because they don't have to worry about getting beat up. Yeah, the air of confidence is just there. Yeah. It's not on purpose. It's just there. And they can say just some of the dumbest shit and whatever's on their mind, and because it doesn't matter. Because what are you going to do? Not a goddamn thing. That's right. And they don't have to say that phrase either. No, they don't. They won't. Yeah, they won't. Yeah, no. But it's on their face. Yeah, they can just be honest about stuff. It's awesome. That was a good one. I think so. I think. Okay. I think we could probably do a part 2 to that. Like what you at some point. Like maybe what you can do at home. Yeah. What we could talk about. How to learn how to get grips and posture and frames. Hey, what's a real taco? Whatever. Yeah. Good job, buddy. Thanks. Way to be a child. Proud of you. Excellent. Proud of you. Gonna wrap it up, bro? I mean, we can. Is that it? You want to talk about anything else? Do we have anything else? Caleb, I want my teeth back. Yeah, they're lodged in your forehead. Don't forget. You just pick those out and put them in a little ice bag. Little chiclets. That'd be swell. No, I think we got it covered tonight. Yeah. Oh, follow us, like us, share us, leave comments, leave reviews. Yeah, I love correspondence. Yeah, so do it. It's a lot of fun. We have awesome listeners. They're so awesome. Shane's awesome posting that picture with him in the shirt. The shirt looked like it was pissed at the dog. Yeah, it did. It was great. Like, oh, look, the monkey's staring at the dog. Super pissed at that beagle. Yeah, but for sure, we have the best listeners. We do. Get us. You guys are awesome. Kind of mean. Wonderfully, kind of mean. Wonderfully mean. Oh, who was wishing you a happy birthday? It was Steve. Steve Dixon. Oh, Dixie. He was Joe Dixon. Joe, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Joe. Yeah, you know Joe. Yeah, Joe. Yeah, he goes, happy birthday or fuck you. I heard that's becoming a thing now. Yeah, I was like, oh, yeah, it actually is. It's a thing. Yeah, fuck Kip. Hey. Oh, this is Kip. Yeah, fuck you then. Yeah, that's what everyone does. It was awesome. Like, who am I talking to? This is Kip. Fuck you. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, 3 days later, I'll get that message and guffaw all out. It's awesome. It's quite entertaining. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for all the correspondence. Yeah, for sure. We love it. Man, it's crazy how much you guys are reaching out and how much you guys are really becoming part of our family. Keep doing it. Yeah. Tell other people to listen. Yeah. If you have any stories or if you have any questions you want us to ask Kroyler or anybody else or us, or if you just want to hear your name on the air. Yeah. It's got to be a good fucking email though, because we get plenty of them that I don't mention. So. Just because we answer them directly is why. True. We're not douchebags like, fuck you, your question's stupid.
A lot of them are just, you guys are great, keep doing it, which is interesting.
Oh, and we'll eventually get to them. Like, we get enough where we'll say we can't respond
right away. Like the video thing, we really, really want to do something for you, and it'll probably be by the time you're a blue belt.
Yeah.
So, but you can fly that shit.
Yeah. By the time you get the video, you'll understand.
Yeah, because I looked for a video for a minute, like how to start. There's nothing out there to properly start a roll. Like, so basic. There just isn't.
The only thing I've seen is Roy Harris has an app called Starting from the Knees.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's not bad.
Yep, I recommend that.
Still not exactly what I was looking for, I don't think.
No.
So we got you covered, bro. We got it. We don't know when. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, we're going to go with eventually.
Yes. Oh, and beautiful Brandon Foster, big Brandon from our school, reminding me of a fun little toy that you can play with. If you guys have an Alexa, and also I think the Google Home also does it, you can just say, listen to the Grappling Dads podcast. It'll pull up our latest episode for you and play it right there without any questions.
Dude, are you serious? That's a thing?
Yeah, fucking do it.
I'm doing that post-haste.
It's fucking fun. It pulled up on my TV screen immediately.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Exciting.
I meant to tell everyone that before, but Brandon reminded me. He's like, you probably knew about this. I'm like, yeah, and I told absolutely no one.
Yeah, I didn't know about it.
Yeah, it's fucking fun. I figured it out when Free Beer and Hot Wings, local guys, said you can do it for theirs. I'm like, wonder if that shit works for mine. Certainly it does. It's on TuneIn. So it plays off of TuneIn, which we're on.
Cool. I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, it's fucking cool, right?
I am not the tech-savvy one of this group.
Yep. So, but hey, guys, if you want us to keep being here, banging out the episodes, let everybody know. We need more people. Yeah. We got plenty. We want more.
There's plenty of other girlfriends and grandmas out there and boyfriends that you can just grab their phone, download the show, subscribe, and just make them listen to it.
Yeah.
Force them.
You guys,
you know jiu-jitsu.
You
can
love
do
it. Make them love it too.
Yeah, you will love this.
We are fucking lovable.
Yeah. Or our friendship is over.
With you.
Yeah.
Not each other. You're my neighbor. All right, everybody.
Peace.
Deuces.
Yeah.